Tyrannosaurus NB1 is a genus of large species Tyrannosaurus rex, rex meaning king in Latin, often called T. rex or colloquially T. represented theropods. It lived throughout what is now Western North America, on what was then an island continent known as Laramidia. Tyrannosaurus had a much wider range than other tyrannosaurids. Fossils are found in a variety of rock formations dating to the Maastrichtian age of the Upper Cretaceous period, 68 to 66 million years ago. It was the last known member of the Tyrannosaurids and among the last non-avian dinosaurs to exist before the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. Like other Tyrannosaurids, Tyrannosaurus was a bipedal carnivore with a massive skull balanced by a long, heavy tail. Relative to its large and powerful hind limbs, the forelimbs of Tyrannosaurus were short but unusually powerful for their size, and they had two clawed digits. The most complete specimen measures up to 12.3 to 12.4 m, 40 to 41 feet, in length, but according to most modern estimates, Tyrannosaurus could have exceeded sizes of 13 meters, in length, 3.7 to 4 m, 12 to 13 feet, in hip height, and 8 tons, 7.9 long tons, 8.8 short tons, in mass. Although many other theropods likely rivaled Tyrannosaurus in size, it is still among the largest known land predators and is estimated to have exerted the strongest bite force among all terrestrial animals. By far the largest carnivore in its environment, Tyrannosaurus rex was most likely an apex predator, preying upon hadrosaurs, juvenile armored herbivores like ceratopsians and ankylosaurs, and possibly sauropods. Some experts have suggested the dinosaur was primarily a scavenger. The question of whether Tyrannosaurus was an apex predator or a pure scavenger was among the longest debates in paleontology. Most paleontologists today accept that Tyrannosaurus was both an predator and a scavenger. Some tissue and proteins have been reported in at least one of these specimens. The abundance of fossil material has allowed significant research into many aspects of its biology, including its life history and biomechanics. The feeding habits, physiology, and potential speed of Tyrannosaurus rex are key subjects of debate. Its taxonomy is also controversial, as some scientists consider Tarbosaurus bataar from Asia to be a second Tyrannosaurus species, while others maintain Tarbosaurus is a separate genus. Several other genera of North American Tyrannosaurids have also been synonymized with Tyrannosaurus. Boom, boom. Pteranodons fell out of the trees. A group of hadrosaurs began trumpeting in a line. George, the old Triceratops, came to see what was going on. "I can't sleep for the noise," he grumbled. "It's Sizo here," said Brenda. Heavy-footed. "Can't you tiptoe?" demanded George. "I am tiptoeing," said Sizo in his tiny voice. Snorted George. "What a racket! I hope he's not staying." "Oh, please let me stay," begged Sizo. "I've been alone for ages. I want to live with other dinosaurs." "Give him a chance, George," said Brenda kindly. "You can see he's a plant eater. He's not going to eat us, are you, Sizo?" Sizo shook his head. "I'll only eat the highest leaves," he whispered, "the ones you can't reach." "But only if you remember to tiptoe." As the archetypal theropod, Tyrannosaurus has been one of the best-known dinosaurs since the early 20th century and has been featured in film, advertising, postal stamps, and many other media. "You'll stand on them," protested George. "No, I won't," said Sizo. He had had so much practice at tiptoeing that he never once trod on a baby's tail. The dinosaurs climbed to the top of a hill and left the smoke and ash behind. At last they stopped. Brenda's babies peered out from under Sizo. "Is it safe yet?" panted George. "I can't see. Let me go." Sizo craned his long neck over the treetops. "Yes, we're safe here," he said. "Thanks to you," said Brenda, gathering her children round her. "Sizo, you're a real friend." "Am I?" "The best. From now on, we won't complain." "Yes, we will," said George. The other dinosaurs glared at George. He coughed. Sorry. Thump away, Sizo. You can even dance if you want." "All right," whispered Sizo happily. "But I promise that I'll only dance on tiptoe." On a prehistoric Earth, the T-Rex Tyrannosaurus and his lackeys pursued the weakling Pteranodon Tarker. Just as Tyrannosaurus bit Tarker, both were hit by a meteorite containing alien spiders. When they awoke, the two found that they switched bodies, which now also were clad in colorful costumes. Tyrannosaurus once more attacked Tarker for the theft of his body, but Tarker fought off Tyrannosaurus and his lackeys with his new spider powers. Now powerful and confident, Tarker swung away, but the tree branch broke and he fell down, crushing both Tyrannosaurus and two innocent dino-standards. Horrified by the result of his recklessness, the amazing Spider-Rex had the power of responsibility. 1. Drew was later infected by Shakya and joined her hive. He and the spider bio 44145 in order to recruit, or kill, the Spider-Man of that reality, Norman Osborn. Norman's lackey, Spider's Man briefly slowed his enough time to send his fragment of the web of life in Destiny to Earth 616. Before they could turn Norman and learn this, Norman blew up Oscorp Tower, sacrificing himself. 2, however, Drew survived the explosion and was seen amongst the hive. 3. Like everyone else, he was released from Chakra's control by the combined efforts of other spiders. 4. Drew later returned home where he went on an adventure fighting the villain Crabbertooth the Hunter who attempted to kill his Uncle Ten and Aunt May. Fortunately, Drew's adopted cousin Jessica watched over May while Ten flew away from Crabbertooth. During their battle, the two pulled off one-liners on one another that quickly got annoying for Drew when Crabbertoothers got corny. Drew then crashed into a crowd of dinosaurs, including Giganotosaurus and Eddie Brachiosaurus. In the process, Eddie was knocked into a pit of tar and became the villainous Venomosaurus Rex, causing Crabbertooth to run out of fear. Venomosaurus Rex attempted to eat Jingshan, but when it failed, he kidnapped Mary Jane. Hello kids! Welcome to Gaming Beast World channel. Today we are going to watch Captain America Dino. Dinosaurs are prehistoric reptiles that have lived on Earth from about 228 million years ago to the present. Modern birds are one kind of dinosaur because they share a common ancestor with non-avian dinosaurs. Non-avian dinosaurs, all dinosaurs besides birds, which are now extinct, varied greatly in shape and size. Some weighed as much as 80 tons and were more than 120 feet long. Others were the size of a chicken and weighed as little as 8 pounds. All non-avian dinosaurs